Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philippine Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he will score. Jaleel McLaughlin, touchdown Broncos. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
A run here, it's McLaughlin. And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
First and 10. Murray now going to throw to open. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll get this out wide. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A run now with McLaughlin. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Try to run for it with Dillon.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Denver.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Uh-huh.
The Cardinals take over at first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
He's going to air this one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Cardinals are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 15-6 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now Murray on first down. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing again is Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. They'll run with Benson. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. 3rd and goal. Murray. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He works free, right side. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
And on a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Here's a design run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. From the gun, it's Murray. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On second down, Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They put Wilson in motion. On third down, Murray. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Ryland's kick is good. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you to Orlando. Going to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Looking out of the gun, Murray. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Murray from the gun on third down. That's caught by Harrison right side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Murray's going to throw again. This is caught down that right sideline. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. To throw again is Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Again, it's Murray. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. On play action, Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They go play action for Murray. That's caught by McBride. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. He's into space past the 25. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Denver. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They go play action with Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Murray to throw for it on fourth down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Broncos. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Sly's extra point up and good. Broncos are able to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This taken at the 5. Strong. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Now Murray on first down. To the tight end over the middle, it's Ryman. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Throwing again is Murray. To the goal line and in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. On the ground, McLaughlin.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now, faking the give. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Back to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Denver. Sly now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Yeah. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Murray. Going up top. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. First down throw for Murray. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That his second touchdown tonight. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now give on the ground. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Broncos. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back. look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh. Hard to figure what is going on there. He's going to be down inside his own 5. On 1st and 10, Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Taking off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, it's Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a big clip. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Here we go. One final play. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.